Inclusiveness and the LGBT community in the spotlight, of course, after the tragic events in Orlando this weekend. And I always hate to say when if something good can come out of something like this, because it's such a tragic thing. But at least, you know what? I think we've finally seen a time when we've grown up and accepted the gay community. And that is exactly what a program that was started by my next guest is hoping to do, and this was long before these events happened. I want to welcome Patrick Burke here right now. Morning, Patrick. How you doing?
Morning. I'm good. I'm a little tired, but nice and early.
Your dad was GM of the Leafs back prior to 2012. It seems longer than that.
It does, but he's been very happy in Calgary for a couple of years now as president of Hockey Ops, a great organization out there in the Flames. So.
And this program we're going to be talking about, it was inspired by your brother Brendan, who we lost all too soon, not too long ago. Tell me about Brendan.
Brendan was my brother. He was the student manager at Miami University in Oxford, Ohio. He was the first person affiliated with the National Hockey League to come out as openly gay. To this day, he's the only person really who has come out publicly who's been affiliated with the NHL. Just a wonderful, wonderful kid, my best friend, and someone who really was just a good person. And what You Can Play tries to do is carry on his idea that you should treat people fairly, you should treat people with respect and dignity, and that whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, transgender, whatever you might be, none of that matters as long as you're a good person.
Exactly. Very true. Very true. And that's a message that has to go to the gay community and the straight community as well.
I think the gay community knows they're good people. I think it's us who need to figure our stuff out.
I think sometimes, though, they're afraid to stand up because, but I think now that they know people can stand side by side with them no matter what. And that's what the You Can Play program is all about. Tell me about this.
Well, this is our new merchandise line that we're launching today with the Canadian Football League, our wonderful partners there. Team branded and league branded apparel that the proceeds of which 25% will be going to You Can Play. So if you want to support the Argos, you want to support the Ticats, and you want to support You Can Play and LGBT inclusivity, you can buy official You Can Play gear with the marks on it, with the league marks. And,
what is You Can Play?
You Can Play is our organization that works for inclusivity in sports. The idea being, if you're good enough to help a sports team win, if you can play, then you can play.
And that doesn't matter what is holding you back, or maybe holding you back.
Once you step on the field, step on the ice, step on the court, whatever your particular sport might be, who you love off the ice shouldn't matter.
And what's the reaction been?
It's been phenomenal. You can see the Canadian Football League has bought in tremendously. This is an incredibly groundbreaking announcement. The other professional sports leagues have been great as well. I think in the 4 years that we've been around, we've seen such huge strides from the sports community in terms of stepping up and being openly inclusive to the LGBT community. All right.
So more information, people. We have the big home opener stepping onto BMO Field, which is going to be pretty exciting.
New field, tailgating, new ownership groups. Toronto's got a lot going on right now. It's great.
This is going to be a great season, no matter what. Yeah, this is going to be a great season. How can people get this stuff?
This is on the CFL website. So if you go to their community store, you will find all of this stuff there. As I said, 25% of the proceeds are going to be going to You Can Play. All that money stays in Canada. It's going to fund Canadian LGBT inclusive groups, trainings for athletes to teach them how to be LGBT inclusive. And it's really going to make a huge impact on the sports community across Canada.
All right, Patrick, thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank you.